Greetings and salutations to you all. Once again, it is me, the Ravenous Spectre. Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be a video that is actually going to be about PlayStation 2 games that I would like to see on the PlayStation 4 network. Ever since Sony ended up coming out with this idea, I was kind of apprehensive about it because I wanted to really see where it would go. And it seems to me like it's doing okay. I mean, granted, some of the prices for some of the games could be a bit cheaper knowing how old the system is and how old the games are. And from what I've been seeing, some of the games haven't really had a real big graphical overhaul. And I mean, you really wouldn't expect that from games like this. I mean, but you would. Sorry, I got a little bit possessed there for a moment. But yeah, what I was trying to say before I was rudely interrupted by my brain, um, the thing is that uh, you would expect the graphics to have a nice clean sheen to them, nice crisp edges. We're not talking like remakes here. You know, we're talking about just like nice, sharp, clean textures and edges and all of that, and a brighter picture, if you will, compared to what it used to be. Because, like in the whole HD world now, that's one of the main things, like having a bright picture. So, yeah, I mean that's really what I would expect out of that. And some of these seems like they haven't really been getting that treatment per se. But then again, it's cool to be able to use them with the PlayStation 4's features, you know, like the screen captures, the streaming, the trophies, you know, and all of that. But anyways, this is basically some of the games that I think should be on there or that I would like to see on there for sure. And one of them would be that some of them are really rare and scalpers, fuck you scalpers, they try to screw you over, they try to rank up their prices, and I can understand if you want to have a bit of profit out of a rare game. That's understandable. When you jack it way up into the hundreds, you're full of shit. I mean, seriously, you are full of shit. Okay, I can understand if you want to have like a rare game or something, say pricing it at, okay, maybe $60 or something like that, or 50 or something along those lines. You know, a little bit more. I mean, when the damn game came out, especially a PlayStation 2 game, it was like $40 when it came out. Okay, I can understand if you want to price it a little bit higher than that. Okay, whatever, you know, you do you. But I'm not going to buy from you because you're full of shit, because you jack the prices up too damn high. So once again, fuck you scalpers. Anyways, back to the case at hand here. Um, and by the way, scalpers, your prices will go down or your little scalping deals won't sell due to the fact that if these games do get on the PlayStation Network, I'm buying from the PlayStation Network. I would rather pay $10 for a game that I could have trophies, screen capture, streaming, all of that, hopefully sharper textures, brighter picture type of thing, hint, hint, Sony, hint, freaking hint. And I would much rather do that and have it digitally than have to go and pay your little greedy ass scalping, fuck you scalpers, your little greedy ass, jacking the prices up so damn high, go and pay you and have a game where I just play it on my PlayStation 2 when in reality the much better thing to do is buy it really cheap digitally and then being able to have all those extra features. Once again, fuck you scalpers. So here are some games that I would like to see on PlayStation 4, and some of them are going to be RPGs, obviously, since those are some of the rarest titles that are on the PlayStation 2. I'm going to have to peruse here a little bit to make sure I get the ones down that I want to, because it's late and my brain's crazy, as you've seen earlier, when I just kind of went nuts. But let's see. For example, the Timesplitters games. I would love to see those on PlayStation 4. Those were great shooters. They really were. But they have been jacked up in price. I mean, seriously, like, I'm checking on Amazon here, like, just to say to, I mean, yeah, you can get them used. That's understandable. But if you go on eBay or something, they're going to be jacked up sky high. I mean, just right here, it's like $60 or something for it, new or used or whatever, like, for Timesplitters 2, and then you got Timesplitters 1. I would really like to see that one on there as well. No, actually, as a matter of fact, I think I have Timesplitters 1. I think that I do. The one that I'm talking about now is Timesplitters Future Perfect. That one is sky high. If they, hell, I know I've talked about prices before dealing with PlayStation, PlayStation 2 games on PlayStation 4. I know that I have, but the bottom line is I'd much rather want to pay $15 for a game like this than pay almost $100 for it. That's stupid. Um, but yeah, those two, the first Timesplitters game, I do believe I have it. I think I do. That's crazy. I don't even know it's in my own freaking collection. But the thing is, though, is with that is it was really cheap. I got it like really cheap, so I don't understand why these other two are so damn high, and the other one isn't. And I think the first Timesplitters was actually a launch title for the PlayStation 2. I could be wrong on that. Don't quote me, but whatever. But there are some other ones on here. Let me try to get through here real quick. But I'll mention one right off the top of my head, and that actually is Wild Arms Ultra Code F, which is actually a remake of the very first Ultra Arms. Oh my God, the very it's a remake on PlayStation 2 of the very first Wild Arms. God, I can't freaking think. Wild Arms Ultra Code F. It is a remake on PlayStation 2 of the first Wild Arms game series that was on PlayStation 1. I'm gonna have a freaking stroke here or something, for God's sakes. I can't get the shit out right. Um, but yeah, I've definitely been wanting that. I'm a fan of the Wild Arms series. I've been looking to get Ultra Code F for like forever, but scalpers, fuck you scalpers, they're jacking up the prices, and I'm not freaking paying them for a game that's been jacked up like $50, $60, $70. You're full of shit if you think I'm going to pay that. So I'm hoping that that would actually come. And Sony, I doubt you'll see this video, but if you do, please, please, or internet, make a petition or something for Sony to bring Wild Arms Ultra Code F to the PlayStation 4, so we can kick these scalpers straight in the ass and tell them we're not going to pay outrageous prices for this damn game. Seriously, I would much rather want to pay $10 to $15 for PlayStation Network, like I mentioned before, and have those extra features than to bow down to a scalper, which I never have and never will. Fuck you scalpers, and just flat out tell them, look, we ain't paying this price. Put it on PlayStation Network, and I would gladly buy it, because then I would actually have it and own it and all of that, and be able to use all those features and enjoy it without having to feel guilty for getting it at a ridiculous price, which I never would. So I don't even know I'm even bringing that up, but I wouldn't. Let's see, another one here that I've heard of, which it's called Graffiti Kingdom. I don't really know much about it. I know it's a really colorful game. I think it might be one where you actually go and you create your own type of monsters or pets or something. You draw them out and you use them in battle or something like that. Maybe I'm thinking of another game. I think it's called Magic Pingle or something along those lines, which that's another game that I would love to see on there as well. Definitely. Excuse me. Now, once again, these aren't just rare ones that I'm looking to come out on PlayStation Network. These are ones that I want to see, too. I'd also like to see Arc the Lad End of Darkness. I've heard bad things about this, but then again, I want to experience it for myself. Because I already have Arc the Lad Twilight of the Spirits on here. I would like to see that one on there just as well. Excuse me, to give it a go and try it out. I'm trying to get through this as fast as I can, so excuse me while I'm trying to keep all my thoughts together while I'm scrolling through here. Oh, here's one. Baldurs Gate Dark Alliance 2. That game is jacked up in price beyond ridiculous freaking proportions. That would be great to come to PlayStation 4. I would love that to death. I have the first one, and the first one isn't really that expensive, but the second one is balls out super expensive. It's freaking ridiculous. It's basically the price of like a new AAA game today. You know, there's no freaking way I would ever pay that much. But so yeah, Baldur's Gate, Sony, if you're looking at the video, Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance 2, bring it to PlayStation Network on PlayStation 4. I'd gladly buy it. It would be no problem there. Let's see, what else we got here? I think it would be pretty cool to have the Crash Bandicoot games. Hint, hint, Sony. Hint, hint, Insomniac. Do they make Crash Bandicoot? I think they do. No, it's Naughty Dog. Naughty Dog. Oh my God. I'm thinking of Ratchet and Clank, I think. Yeah, I think so. Some type of furry mascot, whatever. But, yeah, it would be really great if Crash Bandicoot came back. Hopefully it'll show up at E3 this year for PlayStation 4. That would be great. I would buy the shit out of it. But, yeah, the thing is I would love to see the Crash Bandicoot games come to PlayStation Network, because I haven't played them. They're on PlayStation 2. I haven't played them, but it'd be great to see them on there and give them a go, for sure. But, let's see, what was some other ones here that we had? Suikoden 5. Cheers and applause, baby. Cheers and applause. How much greatness would this be if Suikoden 5 came to PlayStation Network? Oh my freaking God. This is the thing that sucks. I used to have this game when it first came out. This was back when I was in a university, and I had it, and I liked it, and I don't know what in the name of God Almighty in heaven came over me and possessed me to sell it, but now it is jacked up in price. Just here on Amazon alone, brand new is $140. Fuck that. Fuck that. I'm not paying that much. That is a ridiculous price. And screw scalpers all the same. That is not happening at all. But yeah, Sony, bring Suikoden 5. You brought Suikoden 1 and Suikoden 2 to PlayStation. Oh, and Suikoden 3 too. I think you did. Yeah, I think Suikoden 3 is on there as well. Bring Suikoden 5. Please, bring Suikoden 5 to the PlayStation Network. That would be great. People would love the shit out of you. I ain't even fucking with you. They'd love the shit out of you. Let's see. The Suffering. Bring the Suffering games to PlayStation Network or PlayStation 4. That would be badass. I would definitely play them on there. Cold Fear. I've really been wanting to play that, and I think it's like a third-person, like survival horror, third-person shooter type. Excuse me, choking on my spit type game on a ship, I believe. But I would like to definitely see that on there, just as well. Oh, this one, I don't know if you guys have heard of this or not, but it's like a mech RPG. It's called MS Saga: A New Dawn. I can never find it anywhere. I can never find it on eBay, and it's not on Amazon, so I have no freaking clue what's going on with that. But I would definitely love to see that. I've seen gameplay footage of it, and I would definitely like to play it, but I can never find it anywhere. Growlancer Generations, or either Growlancer or Growlancer. I don't know, saying Growlancer sounds like a daggum porno or something if you think about it. It's Growlancer! Anyways, but yeah, I just, Growlancer, Pornolancer, whatever. Just bring that freaking game to PlayStation Network. I would love you to death. Oh my god, that would be great. Because I used to have that too. Here's one for you. Here's one that I know everybody's going to love. Bring the Xenosaga series to PlayStation Network for PlayStation 4. Especially Xenosaga Episode 1 and Xenosaga Episode 2, because those are sky high in prices. I used to have the first one and the second one, and I beat them. And I never got around to the third one. The third one is high in price. Fuck you scalpers. It's high in price, and I would love to play it on PlayStation Network. Sony, please, bring the Xenosaga series, please, to PlayStation Network for PlayStation 4. I'd buy all damn three of them. I know I own the first one and the second one on PlayStation 2, but shit, with trophies and all that other shit that you do on PlayStation 4, I would definitely buy them again, no doubt about it. Especially Episode 3, because I have not played it. Played the other two and beat them, but I don't know what happened in the story, but the third one I definitely would, for sure. Let's see. Wild Arms 5. I used to have all the Wild Arms series, and then I was a dick and ended up selling them for some freaking reason. Guys, don't hate me for this. I can't remember exactly why. Maybe I was scrounging for money at that point in time for a new system or games or whatever. I can't freaking remember. Maybe it was games that I didn't play for a long period of time, and I just got rid of them. I apologize for that. We've all done it. But, yeah, I would love to see, since Wild Arms 3 just came out for PlayStation 4, Wild Arms 5 needs to do the exact same thing. I would love that to death. I would definitely buy it. Here's another one. Shadow Hearts. Bring Shadow Hearts to the PlayStation 4. Skyrocketed in price. Bring it. Sony, there's money here waiting to be made from me and everybody else on the internet with these high-profile games, these rare games that people want and people are wanting to play. It's right there. All you have to do is just get them from the developers. Like, look, we'll pay you bukus of money to give us your games and put them on PlayStation 4, and they're going to sell. They will sell. They'll sell with me, that's for damn sure, because I'm naming them off to you. But yeah, let's see. I have the other Shadow Hearts games. The only one I don't have is the first one. So if you brought all of them to PlayStation Network, that would be amazing. But I definitely would get Shadow Hearts 1. That is without a shadow of a doubt. Oh my gosh. I apologize for getting all out of proportion there. Let's see. Let's see if there was some other ones around here. Apparently, from what I heard, Rule of Rose, which is like a really crazy, psychotic, like I think survival horror or something that takes place with girls in a school or something, and it's offbeat and off the wall and psychological. It's just stupid. Yeah, I want to check that out. Sony, bring that for PlayStation Network. Oh, you might notice it's a little bit brighter in here. I got a lamp over there, so yeah, a little bit brighter in here so you can see my lovely fucking face. But yeah, let's see. Rule of Rose would definitely be one to bring to it, because apparently from what I've seen here, somebody said the value was like $425. Fuck that. But yeah, let's see. Oh, the Dot Hack games. Sony, bring the Dot Hack games to PlayStation 4. I would buy the shit out of them. I played a couple of them. I beat a couple of them, I think, but I haven't never played Quarantine before. So I would definitely want to play that. I mean, seriously, from what I've seen here, it says it's like price range between $53 to $142. Fuck that. Right in the ass. You know I had to get that in there because it makes me so damn mad. Let's see. What are some other ones here? Well, I mean, Shin Megami Tensei Devil Summoner, Radu Kezo versus the Soulless Army. Apparently that goes from $28 to $95. Fuck that. I used to actually have this game too, and I played it, but I couldn't really get into it. But I think nowadays I would really like to try it out again. Oh, and Dot Hack GU Redemption. Oh, that's the third one in the series, apparently. Anyways, Sony, bring the freaking Dot Hack games to freaking PlayStation 4. That would be great. My God. Anyways, let's see if there's any other ones here that can kind of just really cross my mind really quick. Oh, hey, you know what? Final Fantasy 12. Why not? I would love to be able to have that with trophies and everything else. And I heard that Square Enix is supposed to be doing a remaster. Not a remake, but a remaster, which I would buy the shit out of. But yeah, I would definitely like to see that on PlayStation Network just as well. Let's see. What are some other ones here? Just right off the top of my head. Well, nothing. Nothing that I can really think of right now, at least not from my perspective. So anyways, you guys leave questions and comments and like and favorite and subscribe and share this video and do all of that so we can have this discussion. And hopefully this video gets out there to the right hands with Sony and they hear our pleas and they hear our cries and they hear our anguish that is coming from our lungs as we spew forth the dust and the ash of the world, for them to hear us that we want these games on PlayStation Network, that they're too fucking expensive physically on eBay and on Amazon, and fuck you scalpers. I'm sick of them. I am so sick of them. I just want them digitally, and that way I can pay a decent price of $10 to $15. Hell, if it's cheaper than that, all the more better. But if the other Suikoden games, for example Suikoden, if they're already on there, they can damn sure bring the fifth one to there. They can bring it to PlayStation 4, not PlayStation 3, which you can bring to PlayStation 3 just as well. But PlayStation 4 would be better because you get the trophies and the screen capture and the streaming and all that shit. But yes, we need these games on here because that would be a booming economy for PlayStation Network, for PlayStation 2 on PlayStation 4. Because you know you already got me, otherwise I wouldn't have told you about them. But there's other people out there. The masses are definitely calling for these and they're definitely wanting them. I would love for these games to be on here. You already have my money. I already named it to you. You already have my money because any price that you probably put on there is going to be a whole hell of a lot reasonable than anything those scalpers do. Fuck you, scalpers. Anything these scalpers are doing to screw people over. And nobody's going to buy from them. And then they'll think twice like, oh, maybe I was being a dick. Yeah, you were being a dick because you were trying to rip people off of something. Rip them out of money. Ain't doing it to me. Never fucking would. So, yeah, Sony, please, bring these games to PlayStation Network. I would love you so much for it. As so would so many others. Millions of other PlayStation fans. I got excited. Anyways, that is all I've got to say, because I'm starting to perspire. I took a shower earlier, and I'm starting to perspire. So I need to chill out before I start to smell like a damn goat again. Anyways, later taters, I love y'all, and have a lovely fucking evening.